Is there any humanity left when pets are gagged, tightly bound, stuffed into plastic bags, and discarded like trash? You may have seen one of my previous videos on this issue. If you're concerned about this matter, you'll find many videos highlighting this situation, particularly in a densely populated country where such incidents happen quite frequently. Of course, there are still kind-hearted people who step in to help. However, it's infuriating to think about those responsible for such acts. Here's a compilation of a few videos. Don't feel too heartbroken if you share the same feelings. In this video, a young woman is out for a walk when she hears the desperate cries of a small puppy. She follows the sound and is shocked to discover that it's coming from the bottom of an overflowing trash bin. Despite the filth and the risk of disease, without protective gear, she starts digging through the garbage. The puppy's heartbreaking cries leave her no time to think of another solution. Determined, she sifts through the trash and finally uncovers the bag containing the little dog. The mountain of trash was truly horrifying. The puppy was tightly bound inside a bag, buried under piles of waste. It's unimaginable what this little dog must have endured. Surely someone had cruelly abandoned the loyalty of a brave soul. For whatever reason, I cannot fathom how anyone could do such a thing to this poor pup. In that fateful moment, perhaps it sensed someone nearby and cried out desperately for help. Thanks to that, the kind-hearted young woman was able to find and rescue it from the grip of death. After rescuing this poor little soul, the young woman couldn't help but express her heartfelt sympathy. It was a relief that its strong will to live had led it to the right person. The small black puppy, with its yellow sock paws, was truly adorable. The puppy, still shaken from its near-death experience, approached the young woman as if to express its deepest gratitude. The story continues. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Hopefully, this little dog will find a new home where it will be truly loved and cared for. Thank you, kind-hearted woman, for your compassion.
你跟我回家吗？你跟我回家吗？哎呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀呀！哎呀，你别甩了，我有点害怕。这里边还有吗？就你一个。哎呀，哎呀哎呀哎呀，没了没了。哎，你去我给尝尝。我想一下，想一下。
Here's another case. It seems this cat got caught in a sticky glue trap. These traps are quite common and are used to catch mice by placing them along their usual paths. It appears this cat accidentally stepped into the trap while hunting for mice. The terrible part here is that when the cat got stuck in the trap, instead of helping it, someone heartlessly discarded the poor animal into the trash, treating it like a piece of garbage. I simply cannot understand how anyone could lack such basic compassion for a living being. This act reflects not only indifference, but a complete disregard for the suffering of an innocent creature. A simple gesture of kindness could have made all the difference, yet they chose cruelty instead. The cat lay motionless amidst the trash, unable to move. The glue trap was incredibly sticky, with garbage clinging to the adhesive and matting the fur of the helpless creature. A young man, moved by compassion, decided to rescue the poor cat. Without professional tools or a clear plan, he improvised with a few sticks he found nearby. With great care and patience, he worked to gently free the cat from the glue trap, doing his best to avoid causing it further distress. His determination to help in such a difficult situation was truly admirable. The kitten was skinny, exhausted, and reeked of filth. It must have endured dreadful days trapped in the trash. The young man carefully removed the remaining bits of debris stuck to the poor animal's body. Showing remarkable thoughtfulness, he used a cardboard tube to gently cover the kitten's head. This ingenious step ensured that during the rescue process, its head wouldn't accidentally stick to the glue still clinging to its fur. His care and attention to detail in such a heartbreaking situation were truly commendable. The young man brought the kitten home to remove the remaining glue from its fur. The kitten meowed softly, as if expressing gratitude for his kindness. Knowing the kitten must be starving after days without food, he offered it some kibble. which it eagerly devoured. Afterward, the young man gently let the kitten roam around to ensure it had regained enough strength to move freely. Once confident in its recovery, he planned to continue carefully removing the remaining glue from its body. His compassion and patience gave the little cat a chance to feel safe and cared for again. Ready when you are, little one. The man used gasoline to clean the sticky glue off the kitten's fur. After asking around, he learned that gasoline is highly effective for this purpose. The little kitten lay still, obediently allowing the man to help it. Despite the strong smell and discomfort, the kitten seemed to trust the man completely, as if it knew he was trying to save its life. Well done, now it's time to give the kitten a bath with soap to reduce the smell of gasoline. It seems gasoline was indeed very effective. If you know of a better method, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for your guidance and support. To make the process look more professional, some suggested drying the kitten in a foam box for even warmth and to keep it calm, as cats are often scared of hairdryers. However, this method didn't seem very effective, so the young man decided to dry the kitten the traditional way, using the hairdryer directly. Surprisingly, the kitten seemed to prefer this method, staying relaxed and content throughout the process. There still seems to be a bit of glue left on its paws, but that's okay. We'll clean it off during the next bath. Good boy, you've been so brave. The young man got creative, repurposing an old sock by cutting the tip off, and there it was, a brand new outfit for the playful little kitten. Looking much more adorable and refined, the kitten seemed to gain a sense of confidence. After having a little food, it was finally time to explore its new home for real. This was the second bath, and the young man used a different adhesive remover this time. It worked perfectly, completely removing all traces of glue from the kitten's fur. After a thorough bath, drying, and even trimming its nails, the kitten now looked every bit like a beautiful and well-cared-for cat. It was hard to believe how adorable the kitten had become. The ending of this story is truly heartwarming. Hopefully, everyone can show kindness like they did. Goodness is a beautiful thing. Thank you for listening.